Good morning, everyone. I am going to talk about the SI series number 2, okay? Video number 2. So in video number 1, we discussed, hey, I have a pain right here. How do I get rid of it? And a lot of times it's just not rubbing that pain that gets it out. It's us having to establish a balanced pelvis and start to contract our abs and make our core stronger. So on that note as well, my hip on the left side has a lot to do with how I hold my shoulder. So you might have the same thing going on. I get a pain right here. Boy, my shoulder on the same side bothers me. So we're going to go back to step number 1, step number 2, and we're going to add a step 3, A and B. So let's lie down. Remember, step number 1 was powering up that P muscle that we all have, right? So we want to power up through our pelvic floor. Step number 2, pull that belly button flat, right? You don't want to get any air. And find your left side low back and your right one being very even, if you can. Okay, that's the challenge. So after that, step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, we are going to do a crunch, the old abdominal crunch. Want you to come up, support your head, squeeze the stomach, feet flat. Try to find that evenness in your back. Come back down, okay, barely. Come back, you can rest, you can touch shoulders if you like. Come up again and squeeze. So we want to contract the stomach area while pulling those hips down evenly in the floor. Okay, that's going to strengthen our pelvis in the right spot, okay? 3B, okay? So here's where the shoulder comes in. We're going to do a little oblique reach, finding those finger-like muscles. So here we go. I have an issue on the left side. I'm going to come up. I'm going to do a reach while planting this hip down. Don't let it roll off. Plant. Squeeze the side, come down. Reach. So while you're squeezing, you're going to squeeze those muscles here in the side while you're pulling and keeping that pelvis flat. Okay, so come down. You're going to come up and do the front squeeze. Keep that pelvis firm. Step 1 and 2. Up and reach. Now we start to stretch. Get that reach through where it hurts. And reach to the other side. Okay? So again, you want to keep that pelvis flat. No movement in the lower body as you're doing those reaches. And we can start to stretch that muscle up along the back. So, series number 1, find the core muscles. This is series number 2. Let's do a crunch and an oblique reach to start to move that back while we're keeping that pelvis stable. And that's going to help us to build some strength there, to hold it where we want it to be. So I hope this is helping. Message me if you have any questions. Have a great day.